So we used to live at our grandma's trailer park, in our grandma's trailer, but it was at a trailer park. So the trailer park was really creepy, and it was like on the Indian burial ground.
But then they put shit all over it.
Yeah, they put poop everywhere, and
Waste.
then they put
You're not
like
supposed to say
trailers
bad
there.
words.
Shut up. Anyways, and so then there was like a bunch of creepy stuff and like ghosts things like that. But there's one time it was like dark outside, and we were all walking around, and right next to like the haunted house and the haunted trailer actually, and then a doll dropped like right next to like a sewer, like a manhole, you know. And so then we picked it up, and like we were just like so creeped out by it. We just like it was like
Describe it.
it was like a French cloth doll, and like I don't know why, but everyone was just like really creeped out by it. It was like for bathrooms, it was like a fragrance, like a French fragrance made like doll for bathroom, but it looked really creepy. And so we like picked it up, and like we went up to everyone's door, and they were like, we don't know what that is, like we've never even seen that. So then like we were running around the whole trailer park, and we saw like a bunch of shadows following us. It was really creepy. And so like we went to one of our friends' grandma's, and like they were like, oh my gosh, this doll's like really haunted. And so then like my older sister, she was really stupid at the time. She thought it was like, it's not even that scary, da 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 da, oh my god. Like she was like messing around with it. And I was like, Christina, you should not be doing that. Like, dude, that thing's creepy. She was like, no, it's just a stupid French fragrance doll. And I was like, no. And so that night I had like a dream that was like gonna kill me and like my whole family, and it was like really creepy. And I remember waking up in the middle of the night, and like it's just like cause my sister, she hung it up like right on the wall, and I was like right here, my bed was right here, and then the wall was right there, and like she hung it up on the wall, and I just remember like I was the only one awake, and I just kept on staring at it, and it was like really creepy. And like my sister, she kept on playing with it for like months and months and months till we like threw it out because it was so disgusting, and it was really a creepy doll.
Talk about the native boy. And Mom was outside smoking.
So also in the trailer park, there was this like story about a little native boy, and he would always be like right at like I forgot what it was called.
It was okay. There was a field. Never.
Yeah.
There was a field, and that's where it's like a little park field, right?
Yeah,
It's
but
just a
wasn't
field.
there like this like a thing? There's like a pole thing.
No, it would just be in the middle of the field, and the field. We live right next to the field.
Yeah,
our
like
grandma's
right
trailer.
next. Like our
We have a
trailer was right
tree
here,
line, and then there's a field.
Yeah, there's like a few trees.
Well, we were outside, me and Jasmine, and we wanted to know if this was real, because our mom kind of feels stuff. She's really spiritual. She knows shit. Anyways, she was smoking, and we're like, hey, Mom, do you know about the native boy? And our mom, Lily, both looked right at the field, and we didn't even tell her about it. She's like, don't you talk about that. That's and then she described saying that it's not a real boy.
It's a demon.
It's a demon that's shipped as a little boy.
Yeah, so the demon took over little boys. Okay, ready?
Also in the trailer. So one time, my grandma, she also has another doll. Except for she didn't actually have the first doll, we just found it. But she had a doll, and it was one of those old dolls that were, plastic. And one time, one of my grandma's boyfriend's friend or someone like that, he came in, he's like, oh, this doll's not harmless, and the doll bit his finger. You know what's weird too? One time, he was in the same room. The doll was in the yard. Not yard. The doll was in the closet. And we were all sitting down, right? And guess what? She has a bathroom, her own bathroom, right? And all this stuff in there was crashing and stuff. And we all were like, what the hell?
And then like generally when like that stuff happens, the dog like goes wild, and he like bit the guy too because like it was all crazy, and all the stuff in the bathroom, when you were like to go in there to the bathroom, everything was down.
Also, there's this time where I joked around saying, I can see ghosts, right? And then I heard this lady in my ears and whispered and saying, like, just whispers and stuff. I was like, what the heck? And I started crying. And I didn't understand where that voice came from. I was in the living room and stuff, joking around with my sister. Also, there's another time where my older sister, she was in the room, and everyone was in the kitchen. And no one said her name, but clearly she heard a name. So, it was haunted. But the most haunted kind of place that I didn't like was my friend, let's say her name's Leanna. She was my best friend in middle school and stuff. Anyways, her grandma, she was spiritual. She had haunted dolls. She actually gave one of our sisters, or older sister, one. Anyways, her house was haunted. Obviously, her grandma said every morning she would have coffee with her dead husband. I'm not kidding. She was cool. But one time we were playing Bloody Mary, me and my friend. It's summertime, you know? Well, we were like, Bloody Mary, Bloody Mary, Bloody Mary, over and over again, right? And guess what? Stuff was literally shaking, and I think she got a scratch for me, and she just pushed me out and ran. And there's this other time, we were making a video, we were like singing, right? And I swear, I'm not lying. We were in her uncle's room, and there was like this door, like this closet door, right? She saw a hand come out of the closet door. It was a black hand and a face. And she stopped and she just screamed, and yeah, and the door is opened and shut. So yeah. Also, my friend Leanna says, this one time she walking up and she saw a native man with his horse in her little brother's room. So that house is really haunted.
You should tell about the one house that we went to.
What one house?
The one next to Monty and
Oh, so remember in the beginning of this video, Jasmine was talking about the haunted house. Well, it was a trailer, and it was actually just abandoned and stuff. But we didn't know. We would put on, you know, this one song from Imagine Dragons.
Radioactive.
Radioactive. Like, it's radioactive. I think this was in the summertime.
Yeah.
Had to be, because it was like summer breeze, you know?
Yeah.
And we're all, this group of kids in a trailer park, we all were like, oh my god, it's haunted and stuff, right? And one of the older girls, she said someone died in there and stuff. And Jasmine used to steal fruit from there and stuff because one of the older kids told her to. And yeah, the house was just weird. It was like greenish and stuff, and I don't know, it gave us creepy vibes. One time, I think one of us looked inside and saw like something run in and out.
Yeah, and like the house hadn't been touched in years.
Yeah, and there was a handprint in the inside, and yeah, no one would. Yeah, if it was broken up and stuff, and someone would be in it, there would be like hobo stuff in it.
Yeah, one time we tried to get in, but it was like locked.
Yeah, so that's the trailer park. Yeah, that's mostly all that was scary about it.
Yeah.